To all the men and women, it's impossible to think about what Trump has done. There were a lot of big announcements he made today about crypto reserves. I'll let you guys listen and get excited with me because this is the moment many of us in the XRP army have been waiting for a very long time. Please help the XRP army and like this video so that everyone can see it. Then let's talk about what he said. Right at the beginning of the video, we'll talk about what this means and some other big announcements like the crypto summit, which will have some very important people there, and of course the XRP ETF. And drumroll, please, we'll also talk about some other big updates like the XRP case being thrown out. This is likely to be the best month for XRP ever. From what I can see, I really believe that, but let me explain why I think that number in particular, after years of unfair attacks by the Biden administration, Donald Trump said on his Truth social media platform that a U.S. crypto reserve will help this important industry. That's why my executive order on digital assets told the presidential working group to move forward with a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. I'll make sure that the U.S. is the world's crypto center. We're returning America to its former glory. After this, he says, obviously, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as other valuable cryptocurrencies, will be the heart of the reserve. It's also my favorite things. But this is really big, guys. Today, Trump said that all of these are part of the strategic reserve, which he never did before. It's clear that this is sending shockwaves through the whole business. Huge and crazy pumps. This is the best day that XRP has ever had in its history. It's clear that this is a big deal, though I want you to know that this is only the beginning. The US government has not yet begun collecting XRP, Solana, or ADA. The XRP court case hasn't been thrown out yet, and XRP ETFs haven't been released yet. And if that wasn't enough, the White House is also hosting a big crypto meeting on March 7th, which is this coming Friday, okay? So I wanted to quickly talk to David Sachs, who is the crypto leader. Also, Brad Garlinghouse has something to say to the CEO of Ripple before we talk about other things. This is what David Sachs says. President Trump has announced a crypto strategic reserve that will be made up of Bitcoin and other top cryptocurrencies. This fits with his EO 14178 from the first week. As promised, President Trump is making the US the crypto capital of the world. There will be more news about this at the meeting, which is why we are talking about it here. A quote from Brad Garlinghouse is also being shared again. David Sachs wrote on his blog, I've said this before, the crypto industry will reach our goals and some more. Maximalism is against the growth of the industry, so let's work together and support the crypto president's idea of a government digital asset reserve that represents the industry, that the president finally understands that we live in a multi-chain world and that the SEC under the Biden administration is very flawed, is great. I will definitely keep pushing for this while I'm in Washington at the end of the week, where Brad Garlinghouse will be at the crypto summit. Besides that, I think Stuart will also be there. Hey guys, this is truly famous, okay? XRP is a cryptocurrency that is held in the US Strategic Reserve. On July 12, a big crypto meeting will be held to talk more about crypto and digital asset laws and how they will change in the future. Also, of course, we're just waiting for the SEC case against XRP to be thrown out, which would be another huge victory. For people in the United States and around the world who are interested in crypto, this news is good news. Wow, what amazing stuff. But here's the deal, right? The court case should be thrown out if Trump wants to include XRP in the US's strategic reserve for digital assets. Right? That's pretty much done now. That's why the price of XRP is having such a great day. In other words, you can see that XRP is now up right here, 32%. Some of these candles were completely crazy. All of these dates are 15-minute candles, guys. This happened over the course of a couple of hours, and XRP went up 32%. Yes, we're trading pretty much sideways now after that huge rally, but we've been doing amazing things in the Discord group. I opened a bunch of long positions on XRP right here when we were hitting the bottom. Look at all these buys. And very soon after we get this huge God candle, it's clear that we're bullish on all of these possible long positions. You need to join the Discord if you want to see that. Click on that link below. Now we need to talk about the crypto summit because David Sachs talked about the White House crypto conference at the end of February, on the last day of February. He said that well-known founders, CEOs, and investors from the crypto business will be there, looking forward to seeing all of you. Besides that, he says, people from the president's working group on digital assets will also be there. It will be run by the working group's executive director, Bo Hines, and will be led by David Sachs, who is the White House's AI and crypto czar. I think that some very important news will be shared at this meeting, which will also have a huge effect on the cryptocurrency market. This date will be looked at by everyone, but there are also some things you should be very careful about. And that's the trade war with tariffs that is still going on. We've had every big dump in the last few years because of this. Okay, let me make sure you all understand. All of these huge sell-offs happened because of the trade war. The same was true for all of these other sell-offs too. To be honest, most of our big drops in value lately have been caused by the trade war, and it's not over yet. It is going to keep going and things are going to get great. The market will benefit from this. This is just what we need. We want clarity, a strategic reserve, and acceptance by institutions, right? But we need to keep in mind that trade wars, taxes, and all of these other things are still a possibility. We need to pay close attention to this because the taxes will start to apply in a few days. Okay, so we only have 2 more days left, right? We need to be careful with that. There is also a lot of good news though, right? He wrote this about the current investor on X, and I agree with it. He says that XRP is about to reach huge amounts if the SEC drops its case against Ripple this week. He said $10 now. $4 seems like a much better bet. And I think this is a very likely thing to happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday before the crypto meeting. This is something I think we'll see sometime in the next 5 days. It's very possible that they'll make an announcement that day, even if it's not at the crypto summit itself. We'll see. Still, I think that a $4 XRP is definitely going to happen. We just need to be aware of the changes that the trade war and taxes will bring about. There is a chance that we will have some really great green days, followed by some really huge red days. So, guys, here's the deal. This is what I talked about in my last 2 videos yesterday. You can check it out for yourself. The Bitcoin fear and greed measure is something you should look at, right? Why? Because these institutions like BlackRock and all the other big names are just trying to play with your feelings. These guys are buying like they've never bought before when there is a lot of fear in the markets, like there was yesterday when there was almost an all-time high in fear. We saw the results of this today. And after this, some big news came out today. For some reason, it seems like the president and BlackRock are directly discussing when these big announcements will happen and planning political or media campaigns to make people scared before they happen so that they stay where they are and believe the bull run's over. It looks like that's what's going on, but I'm not going to judge you right now. I just think it's smart to buy when people are really scared and sell when they are really thirsty for money. That's the main thing we can learn from this, right? You can see that the fear and greed measure is already moving in the direction of greed. We know we were at 20 yesterday, and now we're at 26. The fear and greed measure moved a lot in just one day. When people are really greedy, that's when you might want to think about, maybe taking some profits on some stocks. That's all I have to say. If not XRP, you might want to hold on to it for a very long time. That's also fine. That's just something I've been doing with my swing trading though, and it's been working really well. Just some information for those of you who are interested. Now that that's out of the way, I want you guys to make sure you're making the most of the current market conditions, right? First, make sure you join my Discord channel so you can copy all of my trades. Our trades from a few days ago are now making us, 140% more money. Of course, you should also join BTCC or BitNX. You can find both links below. Following either one will get you great deposit bonuses, first-time deposit bonuses, and other cool stuff. Plus, they give out big bonuses. You can save 10% on BTCC right now, which will cover your trade fees for a long time. As well, they offer $10,000 to each user. So guys, make sure you sign up and start trading right away. We want to make sure you get the best deals during this bull run. Trust me, Levi Crypto, people on this channel will get those deals for you. Select the trade that works best for you from the list below and sign up for it. Join the fun on Discord.